This is Prodigal Breaking News.
This is Prodigal Breaking News. I'm Don Jackson. And tonight we're going to say the quiet part out loud. What you're watching in the Middle East right now is not just a war, it's a power play. And if people don't wake up fast, it could spiral into something the world hasn't seen in generations. Stop scrolling. Look at the screen, because what you're seeing is not a normal conflict. It's a fuse. And that fuse is burning towards something much bigger than headlines. You are watching religion, power, money, and military force collide in the same place at the same time. And when those forces collide, history doesn't move slowly. It detonates. Here's the part the talking heads don't say out loud. Jerusalem is not just a city. To billions of people, it is the center of the spiritual universe. To politicians, it is a strategic prize. And to power brokers, it is leverage over the future of the Middle East. Some people involved in this conflict see prophecy. Others see regional dominance. Others see geopolitical advantage. But different motivations can still produce the same outcome: escalation. But stop pretending global policy happens by accident. It doesn't. It happens through influence, through alliances, through donors, lobbying networks, and political coalitions that shape what leaders believe they can and cannot do. Money doesn't always control decisions, but it absolutely changes the environment in which decisions are made. Money opens doors, access shapes policy, and policy moves armies. When the United States recognized Jerusalem as Israel's capital under President Donald Trump, that wasn't just another diplomatic move. It sent a shockwave through global politics. Supporters celebrated it as historic. Critics warned it would ignite deeper tensions in an already volatile region. Years later, we are still living in the ripple effects of that decision. But zoom out, because the real game is bigger than one city. Israel and Iran are locked in a strategic rivalry that shapes the entire Middle East. The United States backs Israel. Meanwhile, global powers like Russia and China are watching every move. Why? Because whoever shapes the security order of the Middle East influences energy routes, alliances, and the balance of global power. And when great powers circle the same battlefield, escalation becomes far more dangerous. History gives us a very clear lesson. World-changing wars rarely start because one person planned them. They start because too many powerful forces are pushing events forward at the same time. Religion pushes, nationalism pushes, security fears push, political ambition pushes, economic interests push. And when all of those forces accelerate together, the system starts to move faster than anyone can control. So understand the moment we're living in. This is not just another news story, it's a turning point. The world is watching belief, power, and military force collide in one of the most sensitive regions on Earth. And when that happens, the stakes don't stay regional. They become global. This is Prodigal Breaking News. I'm Don Jackson. For deeper analysis the mainstream media refuses to touch, follow the full breakdown on Substack at Prodigal. Because the story behind the headlines is always bigger than what they show you on the screen. Stay awake, stay informed, and stay dangerous.